This man's name is Mohammed Sifawi. Of Algerian origin, he's a journalist on a crusade against Islamic extremists and against the GIA, the armed Islamic group that has been terrorizing his native country for more than 10 years. In February 1996, a car bomb packed with 300 kilos of explosives destroyed the offices of his newspaper, Le Soir d'Algérie. 40 people were killed, among them passers-by and 3 journalists. Mohammed Sifawi had left his office in the building just minutes before the explosion. He, like most of his colleagues, is a target for Islamic death squads. Later, he opposed the rise to power of President Bouteflika. At that point, he left Algeria and obtained political asylum in France. Ever since, he has been investigating fundamentalist Muslim networks. It was for this reason that in October 2002, he covered the trial in Paris of Boualem Ben Said and Smaïn Ait Ali Belkacem, 2 GIA members accused of organizing a series of bombings in the French capital in 1995. His life was to take yet one more twist as a result. Islamic extremists were also in court to listen to the proceedings. One of them thought he recognized Mohammed Sifawi and introduced himself as Karim Bourti. Both had attended the same high school in Algiers. However, Karim Bourti had forgotten the journalist's name. Mohammed Sifawi had the presence of mind not to give the other his real name. He made up a name and claimed he was a journalist who was sympathetic to the Islamist cause. Karim tried to persuade him to join his militant group, to help them with propaganda for their movement. It was in this way that began a journalist's journey into the inner workings of a fundamentalist network, a journey that we were to film. After having won over Karim's trust, Mohammed Sifawi was also able to persuade him to allow a film to be made that would be used for their propaganda. A cameraman who also claimed to be sympathetic to the Islamist cause was hired. So most of the pictures you're about to see were filmed openly. Those who are unbelievers play and eat like animals. Hellfire is their destiny. They're animals? They're worse than animals. At least animals have their own form of beliefs. For him, it's simple. Those who don't believe in Islam are worse than animals. What Karim doesn't know, however, is that I can also film him with a miniature camera, hidden in one of my hands. Karim Bourti is known to the authorities. In 1998, he was arrested along with some 100 other Islamic activists. The arrests led to the breakup of a network that had been active in 5 European countries. It was part of the GSPC, the Salafist Group for Preaching and Combat, an Algerian terrorist organization close to Al-Qaeda and to Bin Laden, led by Hassan Hattab, a leader who favors violent methods, including bomb attacks. Karim's group had been suspected of plotting a series of attacks during the 1998 World Cup in France and had been planning the assassination of Dalil Boubacar, the rector of the Paris Mosque.